Hello, everybody, people who speak English in our school. Have a nice day. Today, the news for our school. Today is in English. A lot of people in my school say you speak only Spanish, sometimes Italian, and never speaking English. Now we are here. We are here speaking English for all our followers around the world, from the east to the west, who speak English in our school, in our M.P.R. International Academy. I hope you are well. I am very good, very hot here, but it's okay. It's summertime. Today, the news of our academy. I am preparing a webinar for the next week. This is the webinar I show you. This is the webinar in the next week. It will be regarding the TMJs and TMJs and Postural. As you know, it's a free webinar. We do it normally in our web app. The free webinar for everybody in different languages. Today, this next week will be for our followers in the M.P.R. Academy around the world who speak English. It will be a very interesting topic because I will talk about TMJs, but different way, in a concept with I say normally the interdisciplinary concept, because we are normally talking about just TMJs. You will see how TMJs, who is part of the craniofacial system, can disturb the posture, and how the posture of our body can disturb the function of the craniofacial system. Remember, I hope the people who follow me understood that it is not joint, it's not temporomandibular joint. This little joint is part of the whole craniofacial system. And the craniofacial system is connected with the body with the hyoid systems. Please, everybody, do not forget that concept. I cannot treat only TMJs. I cannot only treat it. Perhaps we follow the concept, we follow all the concepts in all around the world, but when the people is saying, okay, I will treat, I am a specialist in TMJs, I don't know why, because all dentists can be, they have to be specialists in craniofacial dysfunctions. Same physiotherapists, osteopaths, and medical doctors. And that will be the topic of the webinar, just to show all of you how the TMJs, which is part of the body, have to be treated. And it is for dentists, for physiotherapists, osteopaths, medical doctors, and for all medical sciences, all medical science that can treat in an holistic way. And why I'm saying an holistic way? Because we cannot follow still today, after many years, seeing the patients in the point of view of our specialization. That's very wrong, dear doctors, dear medical sciences. It is very wrong. It's very wrong. We cannot treat only one part of the body. We have to treat the holistic way. And that will be the webinar. The webinar will show you the way to treat all the patients as an holistic point of view. This webinar you have in the link of description of this transmission. There is a link. If you click in there, you can register to participate live in our virtual room, in our app. Our app is free. It's totally free. The registration is free. Obviously, inside the web app, you have courses and the payment, but a lot of free information, a lot of webinar like this. And why I am doing that in our room? Because we can talk together, we can communicate. This communication is very, very cold. Just messages. In the virtual room, we can talk together. You can have questions. I can answer things. We can discuss together. We can clarify topics, and that is very important. I think today in our medical sciences, have to be in connection, all of them, and we have to talk together. That's why I am trying to push the people to go, obviously, in our virtual room, in our classroom. If you click in the link, I will show you. When it's a live transmission, we have to manage different things, but I will transfer to our app. As you see there, this is our app. Okay, in this app you can see all the information, and if you go there, you click in there. When you click in that, you can register. You can add to the calendar. Yes, in 8 days. 8 days. The application will ask you to put your email and your own password. When you are in, you will receive all the information. We have a lot of people in our application, and the application have a lot of free videos. And also we have forums, forum for discussion. You can talk there. You can ask me and the other professor of the academy, talk different topics. If you like some topics, you say, oh, listen, can you develop that topic, that particular topic? Then we will do that. We normally do Spanish because we have a lot of students in the Spanish world. We do in English and also in Italian. And if you are there, you can click in the forums and then say, listen, can you talk about this particular topic? We can start to discuss together. That is important. It's important. And that particular webinar that we will do next week, Friday, check the time in the different countries. It will be at 8 p.m. Madrid time. It's +1 time. Yes, right. And we'll be together talking about diagnosis, talking about different, but also the audience, as I told you before, will be physiotherapists, osteopaths, dentists mainly, but also any professional that want to be introduced into the topic of the holistic treatment and the rehabilitation. We will talk about anatomy of the TMJs, the function of the TMJ, the common problems, and for example, pain. What happened when we start bruxism? It's a taboo, you know. Bruxism is a taboo. We have a very big taboo in bruxism. We will talk about how craniofacial dysfunction can affect the posture and vice versa. How the posture can affect the craniofacial system. We will talk about posturometer. Posturometer and clinical posturometry is a topic very important. It's how to measure our problems. You know, posturometer is a very, very useful instrument. You will see in that webinar. Also, we talk about that in diagnosis, how to do the diagnosis, and how to do the project of the therapy, how to follow our therapies. We're talking about also how to deprogramming the craniofacial system, how deprogramming and how reprogramming. When we deprogramming the bed device, it's a device to do that. We will see how we do that, and we will find the central relationship with the job. And the reprogrammer to find the vertical dimension where we create the occlusion. Benefit of deprogramming and reprogramming, right? We will show you a lot of clinical cases and real cases. We can discuss together if you are in the virtual room. We can have a space for questions and for the participants to talk with me. Yes, and we can discuss. If the registration is mandatory, why? Because if you, for any reason, you cannot attend, you cannot stay in the webinar, when the webinar is finished, you will receive the recorder of the webinar. You can listen at home. Also, the whole participants can review a lot of time you want in our web app, the application, the webinar. It is an interesting topic. I think you cannot miss that. It's a free webinar, diagnosis and treatment, TMJ's disorders in a postural concept. 26th of July, 20 hours, 8 p.m. Madrid time. I hope I see a lot of you into our virtual room of the web app. Our web app is fantastic because you have a lot of information there. Free courses also. Yeah, and then obviously courses under payment. No, but you can all the education of our academy is into the web app. All. And regarding the topic, remember that it's very important to understand the connection between the craniofacial system and the rest of the body. Please don't forget it. We will develop that concept the next week in our web app. I hope you register on it, and I see a lot of you in our web application talking with me, making a forum discussion in live about the topic, and also you can be disappointed. No? You can say, listen, it's very well. I don't agree with that. We can discuss that. I can explain my point of view. All of you can explain your point of view. That's very important in medical sciences, to share the point of view. Share point of view, it's fantastic. This is the key for the evolution in medical sciences. Okay, I don't want to disturb so much in this live transmission, and I hope I see a lot of you in our web app, that will be next week, Madrid time, 8 p.m., and for all medical sciences. See you there. Register with the link. Don't miss the opportunity to be together with me, and you will, I think you will be very happy. Our webinars are very, very interesting webinars, and it's free for all of you. And we transmit knowledge for free. I hope I see a lot of you. See you here. See you next in the web app in the M.P.R. International Academy. Bye, everybody. See you next time.